Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital spoilers. Dex is John's biological son revelation adds to Sonny conflict. General Hospital GH spoilers reveal that Dex Heller Evan Hofer could use some family in Port Charles, so many fans are rooting for him to be someone's long-lost child. Now that John Jagger Kates' Adam Harrington is back on canvas, maybe he could turn out to be Dex's biological father. Dex hasn't offered a ton of info on his crummy home life, but he did tell Jocelyn Jax Eden McCoy that his dad was an arrogant sob who cheated on his mom repeatedly. Since Dex refused to worship his father like his brothers, they beat him up and forced him to live in constant misery. Of course, John has spoke rather lovingly about his own adult son, who's named after Stone Kates Michael Sutton. That son has autism, so John knew exactly how to keep Leo Quartermain Easton Rocket sweet calm when they first met. It honestly seems like John was probably a decent dad off-screen based on the way he handled that situation. John is indeed an arrogant sob with a history of cheating, but he doesn't seem to be the same guy who let Dex's brothers beat him up to the point where he was hospitalized. However, we have to consider the possibility that Dex was adopted or that his mom lied about his paternity. There's plenty of wiggle room when it comes to Dex being John's biological son. Dex is already on Sonny Corinth's Maurice Benard bad side, but it could make matters even worse if it's revealed that Agent Kates is his bio dad. Then again, Dex might side with Sonny over John and fuel the feud from another angle. Regardless, you can bet that Dex and John's biological link would add to all the conflict. Dex could have a hard time accepting his new dad, especially if he doesn't view John as any kind of upgrade. In a February interview with Sod, Evan Hofer commented on the possibility that John might be Dex's father and all the other dad options that GH viewers have speculated on. There are too many historical intricacies that I don't understand to say which fictional dad I'd prefer, but I just know whatever the writers decide in whatever cool way sounds good to me, Hofer said. In other words, Hofer wouldn't commit to offering any kind of bio-dad prediction, but he certainly seems on board with a family reunion and any father-son news might be in the works. General Hospital spoilers say John and Dex could get updates on a shocking connection down the road, so stay tuned. General Hospital GH spoilers reveal that there's been a lot of talk about Karen Wexler, last played by Marie Wilson, on the show lately, so we've got the scoop on this character that was first introduced back in 1992. That's when Carrie Shane debuted in the role she would play until 1994. Jennifer Hammond took over the part of Karen in 1997 on Port Charles, GH's spin-off series. After that, Marie Wilson was the last version of Karen from 1999 to 2003. When Karen was a high schooler, she was romantically entangled with Jason Quartermain Steve Burton, but it was John Jagger Kates, then portrayed by Antonio Sabato Jr., now played by Adam Harrington, who truly had her heart. Once Karen and Jagger finally got together, she struggled with some traumatic memories that she'd previously repressed. Karen recalled the abuse she had endured at the hands of her drunk mom's boyfriend, who was named Ray Conway Stephen Burley. After those memories flooded back, Karen began to spin out and ultimately met Stone Kates Michael Sutton, though she didn't know Stone was Jagger's younger brother at that point. Stone was the one who got Karen caught up in Sonny Corinth's Maurice Benard world. Sonny put Karen to work as a stripper at the Paradise Lounge, and Karen got addicted to drugs around this time as well. Karen eventually wound up in Sonny's bed, so GH fans have heard plenty of complaints from John since he feels like Sonny took advantage of a vulnerable girl and made life worse for her. Sonny has regrets about how things went down back then, but he's been adamant about caring for Karen and only ever wanting to help her. Of course, John isn't blameless when it comes to the pain Karen endured since he cheated on her once they reunited. Karen went on to become a doctor, but she relapsed and did a stint in rehab. Fans of the Port Charles series may recall some of the wild situations Karen landed in due to time travel, vampire invasions, and special candles that unleashed dangerous magic. Karen later got hit by a car and didn't survive, so General Hospital stuck with that grim fate and let the sad news carry over from her Port Charles role. General Hospital spoilers say Karen may forever remain a source of contention for John and Sonny, so stick with us for more predictions on their story twists and updates on all the escalating tension. How do you feel about John's vendetta against Sonny? Does Sonny deserve to keep paying the price in the sprawling universe of General Hospital, where secrets lurk in the shadows and mysteries abound? One enigma continues to captivate fans: the story of Karen. As whispers of her existence echo through the halls of Port Charles, viewers are left to ponder the identity of this elusive figure and the role she played in the lives of the residents of the iconic soap opera. Karen's tale is shrouded in intrigue, her presence felt even in her absence. Though she may have vanished from the canvas of Port Charles long ago, the impact of her existence continues to reverberate through the lives of those who knew her best. The sun dipped below the horizon, casting long shadows across the streets of Port Charles as whispers of a name drifted through the air like a ghostly apparition: Karen. For many residents of the fictional town, the mention of her name evoked memories of a time long past, a chapter in their lives filled with both joy and sorrow. To some, Karen was a beacon of light in the darkest of times, a friend whose laughter could chase away even the deepest shadows. To others, she was a figure of mystery and intrigue, her true motives hidden behind a veil of secrecy. For Scott Baldwin, Karen was more than just a memory, she was the love of his life, the woman who captured his heart and held it in her hands. Their love story was one for the ages, a tale of passion and devotion that transcended the boundaries of time and space. But Karen's presence in Port Charles was not without its complications. As the daughter of crime boss Joe Scully, she found herself ensnared in a web of danger and deceit, her life forever intertwined with the criminal underworld that ruled the streets of the fictional town. Yet, despite the dangers that lurked around every corner, Karen remained steadfast in her determination to carve out a life of her own, free from the shadows of her past. With Scott by her side, she faced each challenge with courage and grace, her spirit unbroken by the trials that threatened to tear them apart. But as fate would have it, Karen's story would take a tragic turn, her life cut short by forces beyond her control. Her untimely demise sent shockwaves through the tight-knit community of Port Charles, leaving behind a void that could never be filled. In the years that followed, Karen's memory faded into the background, her name whispered only in hushed tones by those who remembered her best. But for Scott Baldwin, her legacy lived on, a reminder of the love they shared and the sacrifices they made for each other. As the sun set on another day in Port Charles, the mystery of Karen remained unsolved, her story a testament to the enduring power of love in the face of adversity. Though she may have vanished from the canvas of General Hospital, her spirit lived on in the hearts of those who knew her best, a guiding light in the darkness that shrouded their lives. And so, the tale of Karen on General Hospital remains a haunting reminder of the fragility of life and the bonds that connect us all, even in the face of tragedy. As viewers continue to unravel the mysteries of Port Charles, one thing remains certain: the legend of Karen will never be forgotten.